Hello students, welcome to my channel InstaMaths. Today in this video we will be discussing about the second chapter, that is relation and functions. So we will be discussing the first topic of relation and functions, that is Cartesian product of two sets. So let's see what is Cartesian product of two sets. Okay, so let me write the definition first of all. So Cartesian product of two sets. So this will be the first topic. Okay, so in order to know relations, you'll have to know what is Cartesian product. So let A and B be two non-empty sets. I am taking two non-empty sets. Let A and B be two non-empty sets. Then the Cartesian product of A and B, the Cartesian product of A and B is the set of all ordered pairs. Is the set of all ordered pairs. Is the set of all ordered pairs x comma y. Is the set of all ordered pairs x comma y. The ordered pair will be like this, x comma y type. Okay, so it will consist all the ordered pairs such that the first element x belongs to set A and the second element y will belong to set B. Okay, so the Cartesian product of A and B is denoted by A cross B. Okay, it will be read as A cross B. Okay, so A read as A cross B. Okay, A cross B. So the notation of Cartesian product will be denoted by A cross B. This is the symbol of writing Cartesian product of A and B. Okay, you'll have to read as A cross B. Okay, so this is the notation, and symbolically you will get if I will write symbolically, A cross B will contain those ordered pairs such that x will be coming from the first set and y will be coming from the second set, and y comes from the second set. Okay, so we are writing this is the definition. Okay, it will contain all the ordered pairs of the form x comma y. This is the ordered pair. Okay, so where the first element will be coming from the first set and the second element will be coming from the second set. So the notation is A cross B. This is the notation of writing Cartesian product of A and B, and symbolically if I will write the definition here, it will be A cross B is equal to those ordered pairs where the first elements will be coming from the first set and the second element will be coming from the second set. So this is the way of writing the Cartesian product. Okay, so let us see examples. Let me take A is equal to 1, 2 and B is equal to 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let me take these two sets. Then A cross will be, how to write A cross B, you just see nicely here. I am writing the set A cross set B. So how to write the ordered pairs? 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 6, Likewise 1 7. Similarly for 2 also you'll have to do like that. 2 5, 2 6 and 2 7. So this is the way of writing Cartesian product of two sets A and B. So A is this is B. So we are getting pairs, isn't it? Ordered pairs. The elements of A cross B are ordered pairs now. Okay. So if I want to find B cross A, then it will be 5 6 7 cross 1 2. So it will be 5 1 5 1 5 2 like that. 5 2 6 1 6 2. So it will be 6 1 6 2. Likewise 7 1 7 2. So these are the elements of B cross A, and these are the elements of A cross B. So you'll have to know that the elements of A cross B or B cross A will be ordered pairs. Now you see here the first elements, whatever I have written here, first elements of the ordered pair are coming from the first set, and the second elements of the ordered pair are coming from the second set. Similarly here also, the first element of the ordered pairs are coming from the first set. Whatever set you are writing first, from that set only the first element will be coming, and the second element will be coming from the second set. So in this way you can do the Cartesian product of any two sets. Also we can see that the number of elements in A cross B is how much? How many? 1 2 3 4 5 6, isn't it? So here 2 elements are there, here 3 elements are there. Okay, so 2 into 3 will be 6. So we can know how many elements can be in A cross B by looking at this also. Okay, so if A has 2 elements and B has 3 elements, then A cross B will have 2 into 3 elements, that is 6 elements. So that will be the formula. Afterwards I will be giving the general formula of this. So here only I have shown you the number of elements can be found out like that also. If A has 2 elements, B has 3 elements, then A cross B will have how many elements? 6 elements. How we are getting? 2 into 3. Likewise we can get. If we want the number of elements of A cross B directly, then we can get like that also. Next let us see observations or not. Okay, so first observation or not will be 2 ordered pairs are equal if and only if the corresponding first elements and the corresponding second elements are equal. What does it mean? If that is, if A comma B is equal to C comma D, these are ordered pair, isn't it? These are ordered pair. If these 2 ordered pair are equal, I am writing equal, then the first element corresponding elements, this is the first element of the first ordered pair, this is the second element of the second ordered pair. So they must be equal, and they should be equal, and second element of the first ordered pair and second element of the second ordered pair must be same. So we are writing, actually what does it mean? It means that if these 2 ordered pairs are same, then A must be equal to C and B must be equal to D. Okay, so 2 ordered pairs are equal if and only if, we can write if and only if also, if and only if A is equal to C and B is equal to D, like that. Okay, so here we can write an if and only if condition. This will be an if and only if condition. We can write like this also, that is A comma B is equal to C comma D, implies and implied by A is equal to C and B is equal to D. Okay, so this will be an if and only if condition. If this is equal, then we can write A is equal to C, B is equal to D. Or if A is equal to C is there and B is equal to D is there, then we can write AB is equal to CD, like that. So this is an if and only if condition. So secondly, we have A cross B is not equal to B cross A. As you have seen, I have done an example. I have shown you A cross B, which were the elements, and B cross A, whatever were the elements. A cross B was not equal to B cross A. Okay, so this is not possible. These two cannot be equal, so I am writing not equal. Okay, so A cross B is not equal to B cross A unless they are equal. If A is equal to B, then it will be possible. But if A is not equal to B, if A and B are different, then A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Okay, along with this, but A cross B and B cross A are equivalent. A cross B is not equal to B cross A unless A is equal to B. So they are not equal, but A cross B and B cross A are equivalent. Okay, equivalent, you know or not? We have discussed that number of elements of A cross B will be same with the number of elements of B cross A. Number of elements are same. Here if we have 6 elements, here also we will have 6 elements. So number of elements, if number of elements are same in 2 sets, then they are equivalent. We know that. Okay, so equivalent definition we have already discussed, but again I am telling you that A and B are said to be equivalent if number of elements of A is equal to number of elements of B. So we know that number of elements of A cross B and number of elements of B cross A will be same. That's why A cross B and B cross A are equivalent. Okay, so let us see the next note or observation. Okay, if number of elements in the set A is P, say for example, and number of elements of set B is equal to Q, then the number of elements then the number of elements of A cross B, this is the way to write number of elements, okay, of a set. So number of elements of A cross B will be P into Q, that is number of elements of A into number of elements of B. So this is PQ, isn't it? So this is the way to find out the number of elements of A cross B if we know the number of elements of A, number of elements of B. Okay, so next is if A and B are non-empty sets. If A and B are non-empty sets and either A or B is infinite set, A or B, any one of it, if it is infinite set, then A cross B will be also infinite. Okay, say for example you have 2 sets, 1, 2, 3, this is a set, and B is say for example 4, 5, 6, and it's going on like this. This is an infinite set. So if you want to find the Cartesian product of it, then what you will get? 1, 4, like that, 1, 5, isn't it? 1, 5, 1, 6, like that, 1, 7, again 1, 8. It will go on like this, isn't it? For the first element, if you are finding for the first element 1, for the first element 1, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, it will be going on up to infinity. Again we have more elements, 2, 4, like that. So you can see that it will go up to infinity. Okay, so if any one of A or B is infinite set, then their Cartesian product also will be infinite. Okay, so let us see if A is a non-empty set, if A is a non-empty set and B is an empty set, then A cross B will be an empty set. So always remember that if you have A, B, two sets, if any one of it is empty, then their cross product will be always empty. That is, the Cartesian product will also be empty only. So always remember. So I am taking, say for example, A is non-empty and B is empty set. Then A cross B will be always empty set. Okay, it will be an empty set. So empty set. So if I take B is non-empty and A is empty, okay, then also A cross B will be empty set. Now let's see the Cartesian product of three sets. Okay, so the Cartesian product of three sets A, B and C is denoted by A cross B cross C, okay, and is the set of all ordered triplet. Okay, is the set of all ordered triplets. Okay, so it is the set of all ordered triplets x comma y comma z such that x will be coming from the first set, y belongs to the first set, second set, and z belongs to the third set. Okay, so if I write symbolically, that is A cross B cross C will be containing those ordered triplets such that x will be coming from A, y will be coming from B, and z will be coming from C. So this will be the way to write the Cartesian product of three sets. Okay, so while doing the Cartesian product of three sets, I will be doing example, then only you will understand more how to write the Cartesian product of three sets. So we have discussed all the necessary things to do the problems. Okay, so next we will do the problems related to whatever we have discussed. So let's see this question. We will have to find the value of x and y if this ordered pair is equal to this ordered pair. Second question is if this ordered pair is equal to this ordered pair. Okay, it's very simple. If two ordered pairs are equal, then the corresponding first element will be equal to the corresponding second element. Okay, so we will use that property. So first question we have, it has been given that 2x comma x plus y is equal to 6 comma 2. So they are equal. You can see that they are equal. So the first element, okay, corresponding elements will be same, and the second corresponding elements also will be same. So I am writing 2x is equal to 6. Here x plus y is equal to 2. Okay. So from the first one I will get x is equal to 3, and from the second one I will put here x is equal to 3, then I will get 3 plus y is equal to 2. It will give you y is equal to minus 1. So therefore I have got x is equal to 3 and y is equal to minus 1. So these are the values of x and y. Okay. Similarly, we will have to do this one. So here it is given, we can write the solution here like this. It's given that this ordered pair is equal to this. So if I will compare, the first element of the first ordered pair will be equal to the first element of the second ordered pair. So x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3, and y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. So I will be getting x by, let me take LCM here. So it will be x plus 3 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3, and here I will be getting 3y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. So I have taken here LCM 3, so it will be 3y minus 2 divided by 3. So 3 cancelled, okay, 3 will be cancelled. So x plus 3 is equal to 5. So I will be getting here x is equal to 2, and here I will be getting 3y minus 2 is equal to 1. So 3y is equal to 3, so y is equal to 1. So we have got, therefore x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. So it's done. It's very easy. If it comes, it will come for 1 mark only. Very easy. So next, let us see this question. If a is equal to minus 1 comma 1, then we will have to find the Cartesian product of a cross a. Okay, so we will be getting ordered triplets here. Okay, so how to do, let us see. So it's given a is equal to minus 1 1. So first of all, what you will do, you will have to find the ordered pair first of all, that is a cross a. So a cross a will be what? Minus 1 comma 1 cross minus 1 comma 1. Okay, so here you will be getting minus 1 1 minus 1 minus 1. After that, minus 1 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 1, again 1 minus 1 1 minus 1, and 1 and 1. So these are the elements of a cross a. Okay, now therefore a cross a will be, first of all write a here. What is a? Minus 1 1. Okay, minus 1 1 cross a cross a. What is the value of a cross a? For this one I am writing this, and a cross a is what? This, isn't it? So let me write the elements. Minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. After that, 1 minus 1 and 1 1. So these are the elements. Okay, so let us write. Now minus 1 will be, first of all, taken cross product with this element, isn't it? So minus 1 with this element. So if minus 1 is going to this element, then it will be minus 1 comma minus 1 comma minus 1, isn't it? Minus 1 minus 1, this element means minus 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. This will be the first element. Okay, minus 1 I am writing here, along with that this elements I am writing here. So I am getting ordered triplet here. Okay, so minus 1 I have done with 2 elements here. So minus 1 I will do with this now. So it will be minus 1 1 minus 1. Again with this element I will be getting minus 1 1 1. So these are the 4 elements. By taking minus 1 I have done. Now I will take 1 here. 1 with this one, it will be 1 minus 1 minus 1. After that, 1 minus 1 1. Okay, 1 minus 1 1. Again 1 1 minus 1. So 1 1 minus 1, again 1 1 1, so 1 1 1. So this will be the elements. Okay, just give commas between them. Okay, so these are the elements of A cross A cross A. So this is how we find the ordered triplets of A cross B cross C, like that. So let us see this question. Okay, the first question I have given here, A is equal to 1 2, B is equal to 3 4, and I have told to find the value of A cross B. So do it yourself. Okay, so let us see the next question here. Here it's given that n of A is equal to 3 and n of B is equal to 2. Means the number of elements of A is 3, number of elements of B is 2. Okay, also given that, so these are given. Also we have x comma 1, y 2, z. These all elements are belonging to A cross B. It has been given that these elements are in A cross B in the Cartesian product. If these elements are in the Cartesian product, obviously the first elements will be coming from which set? Obviously the first elements will be coming from, therefore I can write x comma y comma z. All these elements are in A, isn't it? The first elements must come from A, isn't it? And 1 2 1 means I am writing 1 comma 2. 1 is repeating 2 times, so I am writing 1 and 2 will be coming from are in B. It's very clear that if these elements are in A cross B, then the first elements will be coming from set A and the second elements will be coming from set B. Okay, so 1 2 will be coming from set B. So by looking at this, number of elements of A is 3, so we have 3 elements here. So therefore what can I write? Therefore set A will be what? X comma y comma z. So already we are given that number of elements of A is 3, so we have 3 elements here. So A will be x comma y comma z, and number of elements of B is 2, so we have 2 elements here. Already we have in that elements. Okay, so B will be 1 comma 2. So this is the answer. It's very clear. From this given elements of A cross B, it's very clear that x, y, z is coming from A. They are coming from A, and 1 2 are coming from B. So number of elements of B is given 2, so number of elements of B is 2, so 1 2 elements are there, so it is satisfying. So only these 2 elements will be in B. Similarly x, y, z will be in A, because number of elements of A is 3, so we have 3 elements. So it's done. Very easy. Okay, so next question, let us see this question. I have already done in order to save time. So I have taken A is equal to this, B, C. Okay, D is this. We'll have to verify that A cross B intersection C is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C. Okay, so what I have done is, in order to do this first question, whatever is required, means A cross B, A cross C and B intersection C, those things I have found here. A cross B means you'll have to do this 2 cross product, isn't it? So this 2 you'll have to do the cross product. So 1 1, it will come 1 1, 1 2 will come, 1 3 will come, 1 4 will come, so 1 4. Likewise 2 1, 2 2, 2 3, 2 4 will come. Similarly for A cross C we will have to do the Cartesian product of A and C, isn't it? So A cross C will be 1 5 1 6, again 2 5 2 6, isn't it? So I have written those. Okay, now you see, when I will do B intersection C means what? You'll have to write the common elements. So B intersection C, you have common elements or what? Common elements is not there, isn't it? That's why I am writing B intersection C is equal to phi here. Okay. So if B intersection C is phi, then A cross B intersection C will be what? A cross B intersection C will be also phi, isn't it? I have discussed the property that if you are taking the Cartesian product of two sets, this is a set and this is also a set, this is already phi, isn't it? So Cartesian product with any other set will be phi only. Okay. Now the LHS part I have already done. Now for RHS part I will have to take the intersection of A cross B and A cross C, A cross B and A cross C. So A cross B and A cross C intersection, these two intersection, we don't have any common element here, that's why it is also phi. So I can write that this is equal to this, isn't it? Both are phi, isn't it? Both are equal to phi, so they are equal, so it is proved. Okay. Now for question number 2, A cross C is already there, you'll have to find B cross D. So B cross D will be how much? It will be, B cross D will be B and D, isn't it? So it will be a very big one. It will consist of 16 elements, isn't it? So if I find B cross D will be what? B cross D, this and this, isn't it? So 1 5 1 6 1 7 1 8, likewise 2 5 2 6 2 7 2 8, likewise 3 5 3 6 3 7 3 8, 4 5 4 6 4 7 4 8, like that. Okay. So if I want to see here whether A cross C is a subset of B cross D or not, means the elements of A cross B are in B cross D or not. I want to see that. So A 1 5 is there or not? Yes, there. 1 6 is there? Yes. 2 5 is there or not? 2 5 is there, yeah. 2 6 is there or not? 2 6 is there, yeah. So obviously we can see that A cross C is a subset of B cross D. So therefore we can write it's verified. Okay. Therefore we can write it's verified. So let us see the next question. The Cartesian product of A cross A has 9 elements. So let me write here. It's given that the Cartesian product of A cross A has 9 elements. Okay. Okay. So whatever is given for let us continue this. We know that Cartesian product of A cross B is number of elements in the Cartesian product of A cross B will be number of elements of A into, it will be into number of elements of B. Okay. So number of elements in the Cartesian product of A cross B is equal to number of elements of A into number of elements of B. So here I can apply the formula here. It will be number of elements of A into number of elements of B. In place of B I have A, that's why I am writing A only. So it will be 9. So actually this is what? Number of elements of A whole square is equal to 9, isn't it? So I am getting number of elements of A is 3, isn't it? Root 9 will be 3. So now you see here, again they have given that also we have minus 1 comma 0 and 0 comma 1 belongs to A cross A, it's given. Okay. So if these two are the elements of A cross A, then obviously these elements, whatever, minus 1 0 0 1, these elements will be coming from A only, isn't it? Here everywhere A is there. So whatever elements are here in the ordered pair, they will be coming from A only, isn't it? So here how many elements are coming from A? It is 0 is there, minus 1 is there and 1 is there. So these 3 elements are coming from A cross A, means A, from set A. Then only number of elements of A is 3, isn't it? See here, we have three elements. See, three different elements in this two ordered pair. Three different elements are there in this two ordered pair. Three different elements are what? 0, -1 and 1. So A must have what? These three elements, isn't it? So I can write clearly from here. I can write, therefore -1, 0, 1 must belong to A, and therefore A must be equal to -1, 0, 1. This must belong to A. From here we have got, okay, and since number of elements of A is 3, that's why we are confirmed that we have been confirmed that -1, 0 and 1 will be in A. So A will contain -1, 0, 1. Okay. So after that you can find A cross A. Everyone can find A cross A. After that we know the set A now, so we can find the Cartesian product A cross A, and after that we can write the remaining elements. They have asked the remaining elements of A cross A. So find A cross A. Okay. After that, whatever you are getting, except these two elements, you write the rest elements. Means you are finding A cross A, what you will be getting. Let me do it. So A cross A will be what? A cross A will be, let me find, -1, 0, 1. Again -1, 0, 1. So it will be -1, -1, -1, 0, -1, -1, -1, 0, -1, 1, -1, 1. Likewise, so I will get 0, -1, 0, 0, and 0, 1. After that, I will be getting 1, -1, again 1, 0, and 1, 1. So these elements I will be getting. Okay. So therefore, the remaining elements of A cross A are, skip these two elements and write the others. Okay. So it will be what? These two elements you will be leaving, that is -1, 0, -1, 0. Leave this element, -1, 0, and 0, 1. You leave it and write the rest. Are what? -1, 1, -1, -1, -1, 0. Sorry, -1, 0 is already there. So -1, 1, 0, -1. After that 0, 0. After that 1, -1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So these are the remaining elements. Okay. So hope it is clear. So in the next video we will be discussing about the relation. So we have completed the Cartesian product and its problems. Okay. I hope you have liked it. If you have liked it, then please like, comment and subscribe my channel. Thank you.